quite old-fashioned, my dad. I think he finds the modern world quite confusing, and I sort of understand it from his point of view, because even when I was a kid, you'd walk around Essex and pretty much everybody would be white, but nowadays you go there, everyone's just fucking orange. I don't think he knows what to make of it. I'm not sure I do. Now, very different, my dad and I. He's, he's very practical. He's a carpenter, and I'm hopelessly impractical. Simple, everyday things cause me problems, like changing my duvet cover. I don't know how you people do it. It's like trying to get a cloud into a condom. Even my name causes me problems, you know. It shouldn't do. It's Jim. It's a very simple name, but I'm quite a haphazard typist, and the J and the H are next to each other on a keyboard, so I quite often sign off emails as I sound like a maniac. I'm going to give people a preconception about me if I'm saying that's my name, because it's what names do, isn't it? For example, I'm sure that Casper the Friendly Ghost wouldn't have been as popular if he was known as Casper the Dead Child. It's the same thing, isn't it? Whatever way you look at it. You can be as friendly as you like, mate, you're a dead kid, and that is fundamentally sad. Now, it does sort of concern me that simple things like this are causing me problems at my age, because I'm getting older. Believe it or not, I'm going to be 42 in like 12 years. And I'm sort of worried about that because I don't feel like a proper grown-up at all. I think like a child in so many different ways. Right? An example of this, whenever I get an aeroplane, I always secretly hope that we're going to crash into the sea so that I get to have a go on the slide. Now, I'm sure the realities of air crash disaster are a lot less fun than that, and of course, the slide creates its own problems because it just gives the sharks a place to queue up. Whole thing would be like a horrific backwards version of Yo Sushi. Who really wants that? It's not all bad though, of course there are good things about getting older. I've found one of those things is it just becomes acceptable to just moan all the time. Do we enjoy moaning? Yes. Few people do, they simply moaning about the enjoyment of moaning. It's a brilliant thing, it's part of our national identity, and national identity is important to any country. You can see that because if a country's good at exporting something, they leave their name in it. So like French windows, Scotch eggs, pole dancing. I get away with saying that because I'm actually half racist. So, it's on my dad's side, so cheers for that one. Dadolf. So, despite the fact that I enjoy a good moan, I'm quite optimistic as well. I'm looking forward to getting like really old, like retirement age old, like even older than that, like 90 odd, because you can still keep doing good stuff. Look at David Attenborough, he's doing amazing things. Are we fans of Attenborough? Yeah. Monsters we'd have to be to say otherwise. I mean, he's incredible. He's 86 years old and still going strong. He's been old for longer than most of us have even been alive. Incredible achievement. I think he's missing a trick though, right? If I was Attenborough at this stage of my career, having achieved so much in documentaries, having risen to the top of my field, I'd just start making stuff up. There's no one on the planet who's got the authority to question it, right? The first thing I'd say is that lobsters are known as such because they like to chuck stuff about. The zebra was invented by myself in an attempt to breed a mock Tudor horse. If you get a cow and only ever feed it vodka and Kahlua, it will make white Russians on demand. Of course, as well, if I discovered a new species, I'd call it a quorn, just to fuck with vegetarians.